Gary here.
And Anthony here, physically.
Yeah. And we are barely live here at the Cradle of Aviation Museum in Garden City at the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo. And by God, for that, don't worry. I'll let it keep going because we're recording on here anyway. Okay. I spent the last half hour trying my best to get this all hooked up so we can be live, but it looks like Facebook is going to give me trouble.
No, I don't think it's going to work out today. It figures I fly 3,000 miles to get in front of a camera, and we're just going with the good old radio show.
Pretty much. We're gonna. We might as well just audio that. Just stream it through audio. Now am I thinking on the fly? Maybe we're better off with audio instead of video. No, then we can't show off the goodies that we got. So, but this feed's gonna go in and out, so I'm not worried about that as much as long as we get the audio. But Ann, welcome back to New York.
Yes, it's great to be here, I guess.
Keeping yourself busy?
Always keeping myself busy.
Good.
Saw the family yesterday.
Excellent.
Was happy to ditch them today.
Even better.
So it's been a good trip. I miss LA. I haven't.
You always missed LA.
I know. I haven't been there in almost 2 weeks.
Oh man. Oh well.
Because of work, and but otherwise everything's good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm just trucking along, singing a song. So, side by side. That's about it. Now you can see the reactions that Anthony gives and gets.
You know what? I do give them, even though you never see them.
So we're going to, as we progress here today, we got some of our friends walking through. They'll be stopping by, hopefully showing us what they purchased. We bought some stuff. Boy, did we buy some stuff.
Oh, yes. We did some shopping.
I sure did.
You went broke like 10 minutes into the expo.
It's ridiculous. And if you follow us on Instagram at @_retro gamers, you would see what I already bought. But we're going to show you in a little bit the problems I'm going to have paying my rent next month.
Yeah, and if you get thrown out, the stuff that you bought, you're not going to be able to resell to pay rent anyway.
I'll just give it to him. I'll give it to the guy, and hopefully he'll be able to sell it.
You'll give it to him. He'll laugh at you, and then kick you out anyway.
So, but first, let's talk about. This is your first time here, being at the Cradle of Aviation.
Yes.
I've done Glenn, who's working the camera right now. Glenn, thank you.
Thank you,
replacement
Glenn.
Anthony, a couple times. He's helped us out here when I've done a couple of live streams upstairs in the arcade. What do you think of the arcade?
Oh, the arcade upstairs is awesome. I mean, it's just it's a retro gamer's paradise, basically. I mean, being able to game for free at a public location and playing older systems, older games, that you don't normally see in the arcade anymore. Much like not only that, but they have like every video game system up there.
They do.
Talking from Odyssey on.
It's the retrospective from late 70s up to 1999. So it's got a little bit of everything. And let me show you. Yeah. So finally, you got to experience what I've done here a few times.
Yeah. No, and it's really, really cool. It was crowded.
Yeah,
because
it does get crowded up there.
And also because of the expo today, you got a lot of people. You got a bunch of gamers here.
Yep.
So it's pretty packed up there. But yeah, I mean, I played a little bit of the X-Men arcade game.
Oh, yes.
Which is one of my favorites.
That's one of the new ones. I wasn't here last time.
Yeah, it was absolutely great. And then right next to it, I played a little Cubert. I used to love Cubert.
You got to beat the old lady who had the high score in King of Kong.
Oh yeah, I don't know what her.
I forgot what her score was.
Yeah, I'm not coming anywhere near that. I got to level 2.
So good. Well, I'm happy you finally was able to experience that, because I know you definitely missed the last few times that I was here doing it. And if you hear, they actually got a live band upstairs.
Yes. Playing
arcade. I think they're called. I don't remember. I'm not even going to bother. I forgot their names, but we'll post it later, because from what we hear, they're really cool. They're really good.
Yeah, I mean, they're basically playing every game. Like every retro game theme song that you would know.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's actually really, really cool.
So, other than that, I got to tell the story. So this morning, we were going to meet up, and me, Anthony, and Glenn, because we come here, we were broadcasting earlier, and I texted the two of them saying, Anthony, be at my house at 8 o'clock so he can meet Glenn up at about 8:30 or so.
Yep.
So Anthony sent me a text message saying, I'll be there at 8:45. And if anyone knows me, I'm a stickler when it comes to leaving on time and being on time.
Yep.
So
I am also a stickler for being on time.
Which technically you were.
And I was on time.
So, but Anthony actually went straight here to the Cradle of Aviation.
Because here's what happened. Larry Facebook messaged Glenn and myself about today and the time. Glenn responded. I did not. Larry automatically assumed that I saw the message and was going to show up at his house at 8 o'clock. I did not see the message.
Hence why this is my fault.
Yes. There's no need to blame anybody. It doesn't matter. We still got here.
I love it. Glenn, while you're filming as well, if you see any comments pop up, just let us know.
Demetrius says, cool. Yes, the retro is live.
Yes, sweet. Thank goodness, Demetrius. Thank you very much for
watching. Hey, we're
watching.
actually working.
Yes, and check
I'll give a little
these.
signs, yes.
No. And look at that. These are the new cards.
It's official, and you know it's professional when you have a business card.
Because
nobody.
Charles is here? Charles is here.
All right.
And he's watching us. Well, keep walking till you see us.
Yeah, Charles, you'll find us eventually. I just messaged you on Facebook.
We're by one of the entrances to the cafeteria.
And when you get here, there's a certain item on the table I'd like you to take care of.
So, all right. Well, we're gonna try and kind of play this out a little bit like a regular episode, but again, we're gonna see what happens.
Well,
as
I
we
did
go.
not prepare a retro spotlight.
Excellent. That's not a problem.
But it's funny because there's a retro reject here.
What? Don't mind the background. It's the only place we're able to find in the building.
Yeah, and it's called the Cradle of Aviation Museum, so naturally you're going to see some aviation-related items, which is what's behind us right now.
So, all right. When we got here before the doors opened, we were able to walk around, see some stuff. What was some of the cool stuff that you saw right off the bat?
Let's see. Well, I had my eye on a TurboGrafx 16.
Honestly, me too.
Which I really wanted, and nobody's got one.
Someone has one.
Somebody has the. Somebody has one, and somebody's got the TurboGrafx CD complete in box.
Let's talk about this thing.
Yeah.
So the TurboGrafx CD is being sold here at $1,500, which is actually worth it because this thing is ridiculous to find. What I found amazing though, all the TurboGrafx CD is literally it's like a Discman, a thick Discman, but the box, and I'm not even exaggerating.
Yeah. The box
3 feet tall.
Yeah, about 3 feet tall. It's huge.
It's ridiculous. But it's funny because we do talk a lot Nintendo. We talk Sega, but TurboGrafx for some reason was what we were gunning
I'm trying
for.
to find Charlie.
No, it's all right. No problem. I did see some sweet, like there was a lot of Bonk games available. Eventually next year. This year I got what I was looking for, which we'll show in a moment. But I think next year will be the year of TurboGrafx 16.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. I think this year was all about. This year was the NES Classic and the SNES Classic. Next year will be all TurboGrafx 16. Now, when I was in Japan, I was looking for it also, and they call it the PC Engine there.
Yes, they do. Yep.
And also super expensive there.
Well, everything over there seemed to have been a little. Well, that's because of the conversion rate, or what do you think?
No, I don't think it's a conversion rate. I think it's just really rare to find.
It is what it is.
Hey, Charlie.
What's going on?
Hey, I thought you weren't coming.
You can come around if
Excuse
you want.
me.
Or you can hang out. No, that's all right. Anthony, come around.
With this first.
No one knows it's here yet.
So,
it's a pleasure.
That's my friend Charlie.
Nice to meet you. You can come around.
My wife, Christine.
How you doing?
I gotta go say hello.
All right. No
Talk to
problem.
Charlie.
All righty.
Oh, hi.
There you go.
I guess I'm talking now.
Sure. Charlie, what's going on?
Not much. It only took us 2.5 hours to get here from Pennsylvania.
Good Lord, you're that's a true dedication.
And more importantly, I'm glad I didn't wear that shirt because I have it in blue.
Oh, do you?
So, yeah. So great minds think alike.
Ah,
and everything.
fantastic.
But it's nice to finally meet you in person.
Yes, likewise.
Because I've been listening since the very, very beginning, and when Larry mentions Charlie, that's me. So, and I am the unofficial meme creator, I guess.
that's my psycho babble on my end.
That's okay.
But it was funny because I got to say when Anthony got him the Famicom from Japan.
That was us. You have that 10-foot cord, by the way?
That's what I forgot to bring. Oh. So he's got this thing hooked up to his television, because it's a short wire, so you kind of it's dangling from his television from
fireplace.
An HDMI wire. It's hysterical.
Yeah,
absolutely hysterical. So, but I'm glad you got here. Tell me what you've seen since you've been here.
The bathroom.
There you go.
The
That's always
we
number
just
one.
got here because, having a 5-year-old,
Of course.
got to take care of that stuff after being on the road. Just figured come and see hi to you guys first, and then definitely going to walk around.
All right, so you haven't shopped yet?
3DS.
Nice. I got mine too. There you go.
My daughter's definitely going to take in some of the video games.
Good. Yeah, that's the second floor. When you hit the second floor, you're going to absolutely love it.
Okay.
So, but yeah, definitely, give a walk around, check it all out. If you purchase anything, come on back. Let's take a look at it. Okay. There are Virtual Boy games for sale. Just to let you know.
No,
you sure?
No.
All right. I brought a couple with me. We can test it out. All right.
Maybe we'll test it. Maybe I'll try it.
Maybe we'll try it. So.
I don't know.
Well, I might as well do this now because the cat's out of the bag. So.
Yeah, you might as well.
So this is the big purchase for today. So, and as everyone knows, Anthony is not a fan of this system. Just real quick. I know you're, but just real quick.
Yes.
Just real quick.
What?
So, the Virtual Boy finally purchased.
By the time he bought it, I was already too late. I couldn't get to him in time. Otherwise, I would have punted the thing.
Yeah, but you know what? It's replacing when you lost in a hurricane, so maybe a little bit of sympathy.
No, I have
From
no
him,
sympathy.
I've known him for over 20 years.
No, I haven't given an ounce yet, and I'm not going to get an ounce
I
ever.
like your shirt, though.
Oh, thank you. I like yours.
Oh, I thank
Nice.
you.
All right, enough kissing up
Forget
to
about
each
yours.
other. Yeah, honestly.
No,
Go back.
Basically, I have the same shirt of his in blue, so it's a good thing.
Nice.
So, so this is finally it. Ant's going to do his thing there. I don't want to. Oh, I thought you were
Can I
still
punt it?
reminiscing. No.
Okay, I'm going to step out there.
I had a small heart attack when he grabbed it and ran with it, to be honest with you. So, but no, in all joking aside, I've been looking for this again for the longest time.
Well, you lost in the hurricane.
I did.
I feel a little bad about it. So
I lost all of it in the hurricane.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool because and the guy who sold it to me here from here's what happened from the Revolution. So I definitely want to give them some props there.
Obviously, they didn't see the meme I created.
No, not at all. But they did. They opened it and they showed me, and they even told me the only thing that's slightly wrong with it
is the fact that's a Virtual Boy.
No, the fact that there's a small crack in the stand, which no big deal. I can get a replacement one.
Which means
Easy
as soon as you
peasy.
start to open it, it's going to break because Virtual Boy is the second worst thing on the planet.
Next to
Brussels sprouts.
vile weed.
Yeah, well.
And I did buy a game for it as well, Galactic Pinball.
Okay.
So 3D red pinball. Check this. I know that when the podcast drops on Tuesday, a lot of this is going to be useless, but I'll put some pictures up because this is a lot of video. So, but is there anything that you're looking for, like specifically, maybe?
Just wandering around for now, see what there is.
All right, no problem.
I have my 3DS. Maybe I'll mooch a couple of Mario makers.
Why not?
Yeah.
They actually have in here somewhere. There's a Link cable lounge where you can meet up with other people and play. I got my 3DS. Maybe we'll see what we can do. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, this Virtual Boy. So
it's a piece
I'm
of crap.
happy. Yeah. You know what? I'm not happy to have you on the show anymore. No.
I'll remember that.
I'll wait for the other one a little bit later.
Well, let me guess. Who picked that one up?
What do you mean? Oh, I did. That's me.
Nice.
Yeah.
My cousin's never seen a Virtual Boy. You want to show him?
Yeah, you might as well unbox it.
We're unboxing. All right.
Here, I'll describe how much of a horrible piece of crap it is while you unbox it.
Dare you?
Well, Anthony's catching up with my
going on?
wife because
Feel
they haven't
free.
seen each other in years, so I got to take over the VB slamming for him.
You can come in close here, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Ladies and gentlemen, wait, why is there a Sega CD here? The Virtual Boy.
I would play some theme music, but it's not worth playing theme music for.
Holy cow.
Holy cow, it's a piece of crap?
Nope. So Mario Tennis was supposed to be in here, but it's Galactic Pinball, which I've already bought separately. And Mario Tennis was supposed to be in here. It's Galactic Pinball, the very game I bought just a little while ago.
You loser.
So now I have 2 copies of Galactic Pinball.
Well, maybe they'll let you return it.
Nah, yeah, okay. So this is the Virtual Boy, right? And basically,
Go ahead,
how it
put it
works.
on. Put it on.
I can't put it on
Why not?
because you don't wear it like that.
Oh. So then what's the point of it being virtual?
So it goes like that. All right, it's a little wobbly, but that's okay. Then if I remove that, there we go. There it goes. That's lock it down.
It's a good thing Anthony's distracted right now because he'd probably take it and run off of it and drop kick it. And what is that supposed to be?
Is that a camera?
No, I don't know.
You're supposed to be the Virtual Boy expert.
You know what? No, it's the battery pack. It's the battery pack. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Go ahead, Mary. You can come in and sit closer.
Yeah, come on. Take a look. You want to take a look?
See? That's my daughter, Mary. Wave to the camera, Mary.
Say hello to everybody.
Or not. Okay.
And then you look in here. And basically, I will then fully demonstrate. Oh, boy.
Here, put it over here. Yeah. Yep.
And then with the controller, again, forget the wobbliness because it's
There you
just
go.
So the controller goes.
I can't believe Anthony's letting this happen.
Here it is. It's not my fault. Controller goes there.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
That's what she said.
For a handheld, yes.
Yes.
And then you play basically like so. That's how you play the version.
It normally helps if you plug it in to start playing it.
You know what? I can put the batteries in, but I'm not.
Actually, no,
There's no plug over here.
Oh, well.
I can't believe I can do
I can't believe it's not butter.
because I spent $35 on it separate.
So return it.
Yeah, I'll just add
Yeah.
it. There it is, the wobbly virtual boy. Come on, it's a good looking system, right?
Doesn't mean it's actually
Frankie,
good at
what
what
do
it
you think?
does.
Is it on?
No, I can't. I don't have I don't have batteries for it.
Is that a plug for it?
There is, but there's no plug over here.
No.
If you want to talk, do it right. Yeah, there's no plug for it. So, no. What do you think? No.
Yeah, it looks cute. No, it's lopsided.
No, I know that he did say the stand is broken. I can buy a new stand, no big deal. So,
Well,
but
so what
look,
else did you-
so I bought this separately. Meanwhile, it came with the, it came with no, it was supposed to be Mario Tennis. So that was a mistake. That was I will. I'm
No, the
not
biggest
mad.
mistake is the fact that they actually had a Virtual Boy here.
Boy, you've been waiting for him. You're probably writing him on the car
I
right
told
in.
you,
Right?
I got to fill in while he's busy.
I'm the only one I wanted you to have one.
I know you did.
Well, I felt a little bad for him because he lost in the hurricane, so I understand why.
I know.
But the game gives you seizures.
What's
Yeah.
the matter?
The game gives you seizures.
It does.
Yeah, well.
It does.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Just remember, if you drop the baby, fake a seizure.
So I bought the Virtual Boy. I bought, which is just it's getting
Yeah.
crowded now. So I bought a Nintendo as well. Glenn, you can zoom in on that. Check that out there. So I bought an NES action set, an old
The
school
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
The old Nintendo, like we have sitting in the living room.
Yeah, it's older than you.
Yeah, if it's on top of one of your cubbies.
And 3 games.
Ooh, the original Batman.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's because Michael Keaton was the best.
DuckTales, right? Game is awesome.
We
So
always watch it, and Mommy has a game to play it.
Yep.
it's an awesome cartoon. The old cartoon is amazing.
The new one drops tonight on
crazy
Disney.
about that one.
Oh, David Tennant, though. Come on.
I
Scrooge
know, but
McDuck.
like, but
Yeah.
no, I'm fine with
Yeah.
Scrooge, but Huey, Dewey, and Louie all have normal sounding voices. That bugs the heck out of me, but that's neither here nor there.
No, Bugs is a different franchise.
Yeah. Hey-o. So Batman, probably one of the best versions of Batman games, let alone a game based on a movie that actually
Yeah.
is good. That's awesome, and of course, Contra, I can't go wrong.
Up,
with
up,
Contra.
down, down, left, right, beat A start.
There you go. So,
And you still need all 30 lives to beat the damn game.
I will now that I have this, and once I get
Nice
the
shirt.
Nintendo set up, I will be looking to defeat Contra without the Konami code. Because the only time I've beaten it was with the Konami code.
Yeah, same here.
I'll
because,
admit.
you know,
So
it is basically impossible to beat
it's
without it.
ridiculous. So that's my haul.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I got.
I don't have anything yet. I just got here and came to the bathroom. So I know what the bathroom looks like, and I know where the concessions are, which is useful for a fat man like me.
What? Preaching to the choir here, trust me.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I'm going to... So now I have to put this away. And you know what? I think while that's all happening...
Yep.
Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, that's... if I remember, that's the...
That's the battery pack.
I think it's got to be the battery pack.
Virtual Boy?
Oh, yeah.
Does it
Yeah, it
work?
has to go, look, it has to go in the back of here.
Oh, no, but it's... I see what it is.
You're supposed to be the Virtual Boy expert. What the
I've
hell?
never seen this thing before. So what happens is you plug this in there, and then that just holds it.
And it gives you even
And
more
then that
Caesars quicker.
plugs into that. Okay. I just figured out this whole Virtual Boy, how that plugs
Yeah.
in. All right, sweet. All right, so the only thing I got to buy is a stand. No big deal.
So-called Virtual Boy
I got
expert.
news for you. Some of the times with the... Another way to play it, honestly?
It's not to play at all.
No, just laying down in bed. Just...
So many jokes can be made about playing a Virtual Boy in bed. Can't even begin to start because I have a 5-year-old here. Yeah.
Your daughter is here for crying out loud.
I know. But she's adorable. And
she is, absolutely.
Yeah.
Frankie, if you drop it, I swear to God, I'll kill you.
You can talk into it and say hi, Mary.
You want to say hello? No? All right, don't worry. I don't blame you.
She takes a while to warm up.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So.
I wish you could plug in so I could see it.
I must admit, I am curious to see what it is like.
It doesn't have the battery pack, so because I do have batteries with me, but
yeah.
Hey, wait a minute! I'm supposed to get 6 free Duracell batteries. I think that's the old marketing.
Yeah.
Boy, look at this. This has completely become. I don't even remember how this goes back in now. Something like that. I'll deal with that later. So, all right. Gentlemen, have you looked around? Have you seen anything for sale? Have you purchased anything? Anything at all? What have you gotten, Frankie? Frankie, killing me, Frankie.
Why? I'm talking too low. I talk too low. I talk too loud.
I know.
Bleeped, I get cut.
No, you got bleeped because you're a maniac. That's why.
PlayStation 2.
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Check it out.
Spider-Man.
Did you?
Only
It's a
hero.
fantastic game, right?
I bought it on PlayStation 4.
I got you.
I
Yep.
just bought it, yeah.
And it's in no scratches.
Really?
Complete.
Oh, sweet, man.
Guy wanted 7, he took 5.
That's Frankie knows how to win the biz and win the deal.
I found,
Honestly,
Teen Titans for GameCube. What do you think
GameCube?
about that? Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah,
cut
no
out because
problem.
the little one's requesting
No
to play
problem.
games, so
No
I'll be back
problem.
to find you.
You got it. I seen it. Yeah.
VB sucks.
Whoa, my God! Hashtag. So what do you got?
Teen Titans for GameCube. Did you ever hear of it?
I think I have. It sounds familiar.
I don't know. I never played it. I just saw it. I didn't even know they had one.
Oh, all right.
It's only one. I saw
Sure.
it. $12.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
You got to look it up.
All right. Yeah, I will. What'd you pick up? You got anything good?
I picked up a couple of controllers for my
Okay.
new Retron.
Oh, nice.
I just got the Retron 3.
Did you?
It's cool.
Retron 3 plays which game? It's only Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Genesis?
Yes.
Okay, that
So
works.
I picked that one up.
That works.
I'm happy with it so far, and I'm just
Good.
building up my collection again of games
Yeah,
I
right?
once had. and
Honestly.
sold back.
Right?
Picked
Who
up
knew
a
all
couple
these
of
years
games.
ago?
Picked up some Genesis games.
Oh, wow, look at that. Look at these games. Check these games out over here. Look at this. Evander Holyfield. It's all right. Evander Holyfield. Yeah, Power Rangers. Awesome.
Yeah. And the controllers. So far, that's all I've gotten.
Cool.
Still looking around.
All right.
Here, just
Sweet.
watching.
Sweet.
I'm happy with it so far.
Good stuff. Oh, Frank is checking out the hardware and the manual. Telling you, it's a worthwhile system. Definitely worthwhile. All right. Let's keep going.
How many games did they make for this?
About 16, maybe 23. I have about 5 of them.
What's the system out for?
Not even a year. Not even, maybe 8 months. I'll tell you who knows. Hey, Ant, how long was the Virtual Boy available?
Too long. 2 minutes.
What? How dare you? No, you don't have to go back, but okay. Yeah.
What did I miss?
The unboxing of the Virtual Boy, and now I made a mess of this
You
table.
missed Frankie dropping the Virtual Boy.
You dropped the Virtual
No,
Boy?
almost.
Oh, wow.
Almost. I would have killed him.
I would have died laughing on camera.
I wish I had the battery. I wish I had the battery for
Oh,
it.
you got to
because...
tell Anthony about the double games.
Oh, he knows.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Yeah,
You
that's
told
no
me
big
about
deal.
that.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate, but you know what? I mean, you can always.
I'm
sure
I'll
the
go
other
back
one,
in it.
I'm sure the other one will make a great paperweight. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not even heavy enough to be a paperweight. So I would say you can blow your nose with it, but it's hard plastic, so that doesn't work either. So I'm sorry that you guys had to go through 20 minutes of staring at that piece of trash. But anyway, Larry seems he seems a little beside himself. He's so happy with his Virtual Boy.
Now I got to put it all back together in the box.
Yeah, I know, but good luck with your migraines and temporary blindness when you get home. Look, it doesn't even fit in its own box correctly.
No, that's because it's all discombobulated now. Look at this.
I think they're already having trouble in their relationship. I think you should break up with it. Actually, you know what you should do? I think you should give it to one of our listeners.
Have you seen you have a Sega NES Classic that maybe we can give away?
Actually, I don't. That was claimed.
Oh. By who?
The bald man standing right over there.
I really can't put this back in.
Do you really have no idea how to figure that out?
This is not going to be happening, folks.
All right, well, while Larry figures that out for the next hour, did you run through everything that you purchased?
Well, yeah, because Charles came in like a madman and started showing everything. I had no time. But we can talk about it. So the NES Classic Edition. Oh, look at that. Look at Frankie. Frankie's a genius. Look
Frankie
at
knows what he's doing. Look. Well, no, wait.
No.
This is
flip
worse.
it, flip that part.
This is worse than Tetris.
Flip that part. Oh, no, I got it.
Some things are just not meant
There
to
we
purchase. Now there's the reason why you should have never bought this to begin with. It doesn't even fit in its box. I mean, really. Okay, so...
Was there any two-player games for that system?
No, you can't play two-player
No, you
games
can
on
play
that.
two-player. You can.
You have to hook up two Virtual Boys. So then you have to go,
not at all.
Yeah,
Well, that's true. Yeah,
you have to hook up two Virtual Boys, which
I
is
had
just a
good
waste.
comment, but this is PG rated.
Yeah, wait till tonight.
Well, we'll stay PG for now. So you went through all of your
I did,
purchases?
yeah. So, again, we got DuckTales,
Nice.
Contra, which I will be playing now live to beat without the Contra code.
Very nice.
Batman, you have to admit, probably one of the best games
That's
based
one
on
of the
a
best
movie.
NES games ever made. No
Though
question.
Batman on Genesis, a friend of mine, Mario, if you're watching or listening later, he's the one who introduced me to Batman on Genesis, based on the 89 movie.
Yep.
Probably
Also a
better
good
than
game.
the that's probably almost better than this one. So.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna show all my toys.
Okay, definitely.
Now, Larry finished shopping 10 or 15 minutes after we started.
Probably.
Today. Like he just walked in, grabbed grabbed the NES, and then 10-15 minutes later, I guess some guy was running late. Some guy was running late, so he was setting up late. And of course, first thing he puts out are all the consoles, and there's the Virtual Boy that Larry just drooled on.
Actually, Frankie, help me move this over.
And that's the only reason why he
one?
wound up
No,
buying
the
it,
Nintendo
because he
front of it.
drooled on the box, and if you drool, you have to buy it. So, and then he picked up a couple of games. You didn't show this yet?
Well, not fully. The new Nintendo
Did-
action set.
Do you want to tell everybody how you dropped it this morning, or how it fell out of the box?
Oh, honestly, so I went to pick it up off the ground, and of course it had to open on the bottom, and it started coming out of the box, so that wasn't fun. But I did drop my Contra outside on the concrete when I was putting everything in the car.
Yes, because you were so happy about your Virtual Boy.
I was ecstatic.
He was ecstatic. All right, but all in all, good
haul.
Good purchases
Thank you.
for you. I'm happy. I'm happy you got
You
your.
want to touch the Virtual Boy?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, not even a little bit.
Fair enough.
Unless we have some Purell around here. Which, by the way, where is Frankie? He has that Purell.
He disappeared.
All right, so.
All right, Ann, what'd you pick up?
I did not buy any consoles. I was looking for the TurboGrafx 16. I decided against that. I was also looking for Chrono Trigger for the Super
that's
Nintendo.
right, yeah.
That was my goal. Way overpriced here.
Honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, look,
it
it is what it is. But
yeah, I thought it was a little too overpriced here, so I didn't go with that.
All right.
But I bought a bunch of other stuff. So, and I got one story I'll tell when I.
All righty.
So,
If you're watching the stream, share it with everyone, remember.
yeah,
We
so,
got some shares, Cradle of Aviation shares.
Thank you, Cradle of Aviation.
thank you, Cradle of Aviation.
Victims and Villains. Josh, thank you. We're still looking for the Simpsons Wrestling, Josh.
Yes, and thank you to Cradle of Aviation for letting us do our
Yes,
podcast
totally.
here
And the
today.
Long Island
EXPO
Retro
was
Gaming.
awesome.
Yep.
Very, very cool.
Yep.
So I picked up Advanced Dungeons and Dragons for the Intellivision just because.
No, look at this box. I
The
mean,
box is in really good shape.
box is fantastic.
And I
Whoa,
don't.
I didn't know it opened like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's got the instruction booklet. It's got the pieces for the keypad.
Oh yeah.
And the cartridge. of
Wow,
course.
that's a good. Oh, you got more.
And there's the
pieces
rest of
back
them. Yep.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, I picked it. I don't have an Intellivision, but an Intellivision is fairly inexpensive to own. But I love AD&D.
I
So
don't blame you.
very happy to pick
Did
that
I play
up.
Dungeons and Dragons with you? No, that was before I met you.
No, that was before. So I got that. And then I wanted to get this for nostalgia for Atari 2600, the original Mario Brothers.
Wait, what was it?
Very
What's
nice.
his face?
Oh, we're down. What?
That's yours?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no. Frankie was looking for it for the 7800.
Oh.
And they only had it for the 2600.
Okay.
So then I bought it.
No, fair.
So,
Fair enough. Very nice. Very
so
nice.
Got that.
Don't worry. Again, if it goes up and down, don't worry about it.
We got also for the Atari 2600, Haunted House.
Nice.
I have Adventure at home, but I did not have Haunted House. And Haunted House was one of my
That's
favorite
cool.
games.
That's sweet.
Which was awesome. So Those are my 8-bit purchases.
Wait, oh my God, that was all from today?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
So
we both probably spent the same amount of money. He probably spent less money, but he got way more.
I spent less than half of what Larry spent. Just keep that in mind based on what he bought and what I bought. All right, so for the Nintendo...
I don't see a problem. I got 2 systems.
Yes, for the Nintendo, I got Karnov.
Okay.
Which was... Now, I used to rent this game all the time.
Totally.
All the time. I don't know what was so appealing about it, because it's like this fat Russian guy who, like, shoots things. I never understood.
And I'll be honest, Anthony goes, "Oh, look, Karnov." And I was reaching in, and Anthony's hands were just a little bit faster than mine.
Yep. Well, I already had it in my hand, and he's like, "Ooh," maybe I should get that. I'm like, "Nope." I go, "Because that's mine." You got your Virtual Boy.
I
Be happy
did.
with that.
And 2 copies of Galactic Pinball.
Yes. You should bring it back to them and get
I'm
Mario
going to.
Tennis.
I
So I also got WCW.
you did pick that up. All right.
World Championship Wrestling.
Nice.
To add to my wrestling collection. It's also Wrestling Month for the retro gamers.
Yes.
So
Who's up next? You.
I'm up next.
What are you
on
doing Wednesday?
Wednesday, I have an event after work, so I will not be live.
So
streaming.
again, he's not doing it on Wednesday.
So maybe Thursday?
Fair enough.
But I think I have a dinner on Thursday too, so you know what? I'll live stream whenever it happens.
He'll live stream at the same time Brandon does the week later.
Yeah, basically. So I've been looking for this game for a while, and this is
That's
probably,
a nice copy.
Yeah, and this is probably the most I spent today, but Nightmare on Elm Street for NES.
That is a nice copy.
Yeah. So,
Let me see that.
and
Wow.
And that was one of the few 4-player games.
I was going to say, that was a
actually
4-player game?
It was a 4-player game.
At the same time?
Yes.
No. Really?
Yeah, if you had the whatever that thing was called.
Yeah, the multi-tap.
The multi-tap. You were able to play 4 players.
But
on
all
that.
4 on the same screen at the same time.
All
right?
4 same
Wow,
screen,
I
same
didn't know
time.
that.
But my copy disappeared, so I've been looking for that for a while. So I was happy to find it.
All right.
I paid a little bit more than I wanted to. But
You know what? That's not bad. I'm not going to say that's bad at all.
we're sticking with the NES. I got
Okay.
Bases Loaded.
Nice.
In
Oh,
the
you
box.
got one? Oh, okay.
And I got Bases Loaded 2 second season.
That's the one you were talking
Now,
about.
here's the
Yes.
story. Now, when I went over to the vendor, I saw Bases Loaded, and I asked this guy, I was like, how much is it? Because it was just in a bin underneath the table.
Yeah.
And he wasn't sure, so he's just looking at me. He's like, $3. And I'm like,
Sold.
I'm like, okay. So I took it for $3, and then he walked over to get me change because I gave him a 5, and one of the other guys who was working behind the table was like, oh, he's like, how much did you sell that for? And he's like, and I hear him saying, he's like, I sold it for $3. He's like, you sold a game in box for $3? And just like look really nasty at him.
I'm sure.
And I just stood there like this, just waiting to get my $2 back. He gave me my $2, and I walked away.
There you go.
I was like, so $3, my game, their loss.
Honestly, that's got to be more than... Yeah. Real voices and sound.
Well, and you know what? Like, sports games don't normally go for that much money anyway. So, I mean, like, I bought second season, I think, for $10.
I love the
So-
advertisement on the back, 2.5 memory. Like, they're actually advertising the 2.5 gig of memory.
Yes.
That's hysterical. And a free Wilson Sports poster. Well, free Wilson Sports poster. Pay only $1.25 for postage and handling.
Nice. All right, so let's move to 16-bit. I just
See, as usual, Anthony does this right. He gets more bang for his buck.
I am a
Where
good,
I
am a good shopper.
I just threw it all on the table
All right,
and called
so
it a day.
Again, for August Wrestling Month, I got Super WrestleMania for the
Nice.
Genesis.
Sweet.
In the box.
Yeah.
Very nice instruction booklet.
Honestly,
So-
that held up well.
Yep. All about that. By the way, I may still shop.
We're not done yet. Some people are. We're
I
not.
also picked up Animaniacs.
Oh,
for the
sweet.
Genesis,
Let me see that. Yep.
which, by the way, is coming back now.
I heard.
Yes.
And so
new series coming back.
there's another cartoon coming back.
Darkwing Duck.
No, well, okay. What'd
Yep.
you say, Julie? King of the Hill. Yes, that's what it is.
King of the Hill's coming back too.
Hello. Hi. Oh, look at these games that you picked up.
Oh wow.
Oh. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Really? What games? Just out of curiosity, what is those? What games are those? Oh, nice.
I've seen
All righty. Oh, Amazing
you got
Spider-Man.
A lot of stuff.
Oh, look at that. Very
Shining
cool.
Force CD.
Oh, Shining Force CD.
Nobody
Good
wanted
stuff.
to trade for that.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked.
Honestly.
I would think somebody would want to trade for that one.
Well, these are my doubles.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Gotcha.
How was this game?
Amazing Spider-Man.
All right. It's not worth anything.
Oh, the one with the versus Kingpin. Yeah.
This is worth $30 at the most.
Okay.
The rest are worth $100.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially at
I was
Shining
gonna
Force.
say all the other ones you have there are
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, good luck. Definitely. So, oh, careful, your bag's gonna fall
The
over.
bag is.
Yeah, flimsy bag.
Yeah, right. Honestly, careful there. You got it.
Got it.
Well,
All right. Good
I
luck.
also have
Oh, what do you got?
That.
Oh wow. Let me. What is that?
And
For
Saturn.
the Japanese Saturn.
it's signed by the creator.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Take a look at that. That is awesome.
That's up your alley.
Yeah, man. That is sweet. Good stuff
Very
there.
cool.
Very cool.
Nice.
Cool. All righty.
All right.
Sweet.
All
Enjoy
right.
the rest of the show.
Yeah.
And good luck trying to trade those. Definitely. I like that autograph.
Like I saw you guys have that.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd show you my stuff.
No, we appreciate it. Trust
appreciate
me.
it.
I
Thank
love
you.
that autograph. That's awesome. So
Yeah, it's very cool.
have a good one, my friend. So
He had a Shining Force CD.
he had a Shining Force CD.
I want it.
I know. He's trying to trade it. We should
Which,
have.
by the way, it was going for like $200 here.
Well, listen, almost every penny's worth of it.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so wait, I'm not done.
all right. Hey, what's going on?
So what are you doing right now? Doing like a live
We sure are on Facebook.
So-
Yeah, man.
on YouTube?
Yes. Well, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna throw this on YouTube. Yeah, I'll put it on there. Check it out. Check out one of our cards. No. All right. You just
bye.
walk away. Enjoy it. Oh, did he? Oh, that was. That's right. We did
Yeah,
it
he's
last
gonna-
time.
I feel like
Yes.
every table I went to, he was right next to me.
He was here last time. Yes.
I was here
All
last
right.
time.
Cool.
Sega CD, Star Wars Rebel Assault.
Oh, nice.
And it's in really great shape. I mean, it looks
Oh
brand
wow.
new.
It still even has the foam.
Yeah, it looks brand new.
Look at that. So again, just if the feed goes out, Just keep filming like you're.
Up to PlayStation. I'm not up to PlayStation yet. Also for Sega CD. That's an old box. Yeah, Dragon's Lair,
Nice.
which is also cool. I'll get to that, Frankie. Hold on. Wait, I still have more. Also for Sega CD, the Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective.
I love that. Oh wow, 2 discs. Okay.
2 discs. Very nice. What's the other one? Oh, it's a Sega Classics Arcade Collection disc with Streets of Rage, Revenge of Shinobi, Columns, and Golden Axe.
Well,
Got a bonus disc.
you sure did. I hope Sherlock Holmes is not a 2-disc game.
No, it's not.
Can we see the hockey?
Yes, I'm getting to the.
Wow, what's the matter with you?
All right. Moving on to the PlayStation, NHL Face-Off in the original.
That's
box. And
cool.
I love these old boxes.
That is
And
fantastic.
that's why I bought it. That and it was $5. But
Oh
also,
man, beautiful.
yes, very very nice.
Frank, you want to take a look at it? You've been waiting this whole time.
Frankie's dying to grab it. Grab it, Frankie. Grab it.
Well, that's why I'm worried about him grabbing it.
This is probably the one that I paid way too much for on the PlayStation. WWF in Your House.
At a whopping $10.
I bought it for $10 and I found it someplace else later for $4.
Don't.
Oops. And then also, I did not buy Chrono Trigger for Super Nintendo, like I said, because it was too
Oh, you
expensive.
found?
But I found Final Fantasy Chronicles for the PlayStation, which has Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy.
Worth
4 on
it. You know what? It's
$20.
the next best
and
thing.
Also, again,
Look at
it
that.
looks brand new.
Look at that.
Great
Beautiful.
Not done.
But wait, there's more.
And then
Look
to
at that.
close out, I got one more game. And this one goes special shout out to Frank, our buddy
Okay. Oh,
Frank
you
from
did.
from the Better Half. Is it the Better Half? Right, from the Better
Yep.
Half. Frank, I know you're gonna love it. Baldur's Gate: Dark Alliance. Oh, the stories.
Man.
And that is what I bought.
Wow.
What, was he looking for that game?
No,
Thank you for listening to the show, Frankie.
Yeah, so we played this game, Frank and I, when we were roommates. When Frank and I were roommates, we played this game. And we got all the way to the end of the game, and there was no ending to the game. The game basically said, oh, to be continued in Baldur's Gate, whatever. So it's like we worked all the way to an ending to get no ending. Exactly. That's how we felt. So, Frank, this is for you. I'm never playing it. I just
That you got a really
So-
good haul here,
yeah.
man. I am quite impressed.
And knowing me,
jealous.
I'll probably walk around again.
Honestly, we're ready.
Day's
to.
not over.
No.
So, moving on.
Good stuff.
Yes.
All right. So while Anthony's putting that away, I feel like this is a good time to air my grievance.
Oh, yes.
So feel free to zoom in because limited run games.
Don't zoom in on him. That's not fair.
All right, maybe zoom out. Zoom back out. Zoom back out. Limited run games is now on my list. So
It's on your S list?
it really is on my list.
And why
they're
is
trying
limited run games on your
because they're
list?
trying to blame Spotify, and I find this is garbage.
They're blaming Spotify?
Shopify.
Oh, Shopify.
Shopify.
I'm like, Spotify is music.
Yeah. So yesterday was the re-release of the re-release of Night Trap, for the PlayStation
25th
4.
anniversary.
25th anniversary. Now, granted, this game will be downloadable on the PlayStation Network, on
Yes, it will.
Xbox Live, but I wanted to get the physical copy because the one I was looking for was a special edition one.
Right.
And they sell the original one here. Special edition came in a red box.
Yeah, and by the way, the
Gorgeous.
original one here I saw was like $125.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I don't even think they played.
Well,
I don't think they paid Dana Plato that much to be in the game.
No, they did.
Okay. So
They should have put Dudley in the game.
oh, never buy a bike. So, so I go online, 10 a.m., right? I'm there. It's in my shopping cart. I go to hit pay, and all of a sudden it's gone. I'm like, what happened? So somehow the stock magically disappeared. Let me rephrase that. The game disappeared off the website.
Yes, and the same thing happened to me while I was ordering it, too. I had it in my cart. I was filling out everything, and then when I hit to purchase, it said sold out.
Gone. So, all right. Then all of a sudden, they only released a few of them. Like the rest of them, they're going to do at 6 p.m. last night.
Yes.
On Friday. So 6 p.m. Now, the page was open on my computer for 20 minutes.
As was mine.
I watched the countdown. I go in. It's live. I hit purchase. So now it's in my cart again.
Did you refresh as soon as the countdown hit 0?
Yes, I had to.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, I was refreshing.
'Cause that's what I did.
Like the last 10 seconds,
Yeah.
I was refreshing every 2 seconds.
Okay.
So now it's in the cart. All right, limited run games. You hearing this? All right, hashtag limited run games. So now it's in the cart. All right, cool. So now I'm going through the checkout purchase. I go to PayPal. I set up my PayPal. Done. It's ready to go. I'm about to hit purchase, right? Then all of a sudden, they're like, if you want to check out faster next time, put in your phone number. Okay, so I'll put in my phone number. I put in my phone number. Oh, we're completely off now? All right, we're completely off. Well, now this is just audio at this point. So now I put in my phone number. I go to hit charge or whatever. Sorry, game. I'm still looking at you like there's a camera. Sorry, game unavailable. Game's gone from my shopping cart. It was as if I was in the mall with a shopping cart. No one uses a shopping cart in the mall. If I was in,
Somebody took it out of your.
took it out in front of me. It's like, I will take this game. What you did to me with Carnarv. That's what happened to me yesterday with Night Trap.
You know what? I'm sure there's another Carnarv out here, and you'll be fine.
There's
But
not another Night
The
Trap.
same thing happened to me when I was ordering it at 6 o'clock last night. The only difference was I put my phone number in faster, and I got my order in.
Honestly.
No, because the phone number was required.
No.
You had to put
That
your
was the
phone number in
first
no matter
phone
what.
number.
Yes.
Afterwards, like, if you want to purchase in the future, put in your phone. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. Gone. So of course I have a conniption fit on Twitter, right? At More365.
I'm actually very happy because I got my.
You
Purchase,
did, and I'm happy.
My purchase went through, and I will
Which
be
is
getting
fine.
Night Trap, which I'm very happy about.
And I'm cool with anyone who's purchased it. I'm not jealous of that.
But I agree with you.
But it's ridiculous because it's.
Well, limited run games is not like a Walmart where, like, when you put something in your cart, it holds there for X amount of time.
That's why, because I keep saying, Shopify. I want to say Spotify again. So they're like, oh, Shopify, there's no, like, hold when it's in your cart. It's whatever's available is available. Supposedly, this has happened many times before. So I'm like, you know what? If the game's been out for 5 weeks, I can understand that. But if you're doing a pre-order and you suggest to someone, put your phone number in so then you can check out faster next time, then you may want to use something different than Shopify.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you on that. I really do think that was unfair, and limited run games should. I don't know what they can do about it to rectify it. I mean, I know their whole purpose is they only run limited copies, maybe,
which is fine. Again, I have no problem
but
with that.
I'm sure you can go on eBay and find it for like $100.
I'm sure, but then I need to get a second CD.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking about the PS4 one.
Oh. No, I'll just if I really want it, I'll just download it. But
still, I mean, the actual physical copies did look kind of cool.
They looked, especially the special edition one came with a cassette. Came with a poster, came with a cassette with the song, which you were able to download for free. I forgot how bad that song is. It's hysterical.
Oh my God, it's one of the worst
I play
songs
it all
ever
the
made.
time.
I love it.
Oh, it's amazing.
I absolutely love it. And I've told my story. I've told the story on the podcast before on how I'm a friend of one of the actors on
that's
Night
right.
Trap. Remember?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, one of the family members.
Get him to sign it.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, now I really want a physical. Oh, now I'm mad.
Oh wait, now if I can get that side, I will.
Be awesome. That would be almost as cool as the guy who had the Street Fighter Alpha 3 signed.
Yeah.
Was that Alpha 3?
The unfortunate thing, though, is that I'll never be able to get it signed by everybody in the game.
That's all right. Well, I don't know how much money Dana Plato's autograph was fetching at the time she was alive anyway. So
that's not nice.
Man.
But yes, so limited run games. That was a really unfortunate occurrence.
That was God. I lit them up like there was no tomorrow.
And I even like set up. I had set something up on Facebook to let everybody know that it was available.
You did.
Yeah, and it was, and we were right there on the minute. In fact, when you told me it was on sale, I was driving. I pulled my car over. I pulled my car over so I could finish the order, and I still couldn't get it through, even though I had it in the cart.
So that's the limited run game. You can bite my ass. So with that
language,
that's all right. It'll be bleeped. We're not on Facebook anymore because the thing fed out.
Unfortunately.
So I got
feeding out your battery.
Oh, that's done. I charged this through the Switch base.
Oh, nice.
So who knows how much was on there?
It was enough to get me to 50%.
There you go. So, Glenn here. We're going to bring Glenn on the show. Glenn, what's going on?
Hey, very good, Larry. Very good to be here again.
Very good. Yes, you've been on
Aviation Museum. With Anthony this time?
Yes.
Yeah, I was just going to say thank you for filling in.
Now the two you can actually
when I've been traveling and stuff.
Glenn's been helping out big time today with filming. Glenn, we appreciate it truly.
No problem.
We will forever be in your debt until tonight when we buy you dinner, and then that's it.
Yeah, then we're all even, and we don't care about you.
Next time.
You've been on some of my other podcasts. I think this is the first time you're on the Retro Gamers, at least as far as the podcast is concerned. You've done the live feeds. So just tell us kind of a little bit of your history as far as what you grew up with, what games you grew up with, what you remember.
I grew up with Atari and a television.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Growing up, parents had the system, or that was it the VIC-20.
Yeah, you were talking about it. They had a VIC-20.
And you can
remember
buy
that?
it here at the
I
Expo.
could buy it. I don't know. I think my father might have just dumped the whole thing. I'm like, no, I'm big at saving it. Maybe you can sell it. He's like, just throw it out. No one's going to use it. Can't use it anymore. But I think that was when you could start typing into the system.
Yep.
And it was like, I had a Dracula game for it.
Oh, cool.
It was like, go do something. Go do this. Go
Oh, yeah.
do that. Open
Text-based
door.
adventures.
I
Yeah.
remember having like a piece of paper all lined out, trying to like visually think of what this castle looked like in my head. Like go left, go right. But then after a while, it just didn't work out.
Back then, video games, it was all about the power of your imagination.
Exactly.
It really was. And those text-based adventures were just fun. I remember enjoying those. I played on the Commodore 64, The Incredible Hulk.
Oh, wow.
And I still have my Commodore. I still have a Commodore 64.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, a friend of mine, Christine, who you just met her husband Charlie when he jumped on the phone. She gave me her Commodore 64 years and years and years ago because she didn't want it anymore. And I was like, yeah, give it to me. And she gave it to me with like 200 discs.
Really?
Yeah, and that is currently on the way to Los Angeles as we speak.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
But
so VIC-20 was the first one, huh?
Yeah, just that, and then 1986 came along, and Nintendo changed the rest of that.
Yep, and then we were all slaves to NES.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
We still are, as Larry proved with this.
Man, I am so
brand new
happy.
NES.
I can't wait to go home and
you're
play
gonna
this.
you're going to try and catch up on number of systems, right, with me?
I'm going to have to.
I'm at 20.
Absolutely. And now I got to see what I can do with my double galactic pinball.
Oh, yes. Suffice to say, I don't know if the other galactic pinball would make a good door stopper, but you might want to give that a shot.
Quiet you. So, but it was pretty funny.
Don't stick it in your VCR.
I really did my best to get you over there when I saw it, right? I was like, and you were buying something. I'm like, get over here. When I was actually trying to make the description.
That was actually the first minute, the first time I actually decided to shop.
Really, right?
I think that's when I was buying Animaniacs.
Yeah, that's pretty. I don't remember Animaniacs on Genesis.
Oh my god, I love that game. It's awesome.
I remember it on Super Nintendo, but not so much.
Same game.
There we go.
Which game was it? I think Disney's Aladdin. Like the game,
yes.
The two games are completely different depending on the system you got it on, but Animaniacs was the same on both systems, I believe.
Disney really did good with those 16-bit games.
Oh yeah, I have Lion King at home for a Super Nintendo. One of my favorite Super Nintendo games. It's so well done. And actually, Aladdin, I had my hands on it. I actually thought the Genesis version was better, and I had my hands on it here earlier. I think one of the guys in the back has it.
Oh, yeah?
It didn't have a price on it, but... no, I'm sorry. In the front. Somebody's got, like, all the Disney games in the front. Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So we're back live on Facebook, but audio only. So now this is how we probably should have done it to begin with, but whatever.
Yeah, but we got to show off all our cool stuff.
We did.
And a Virtual Boy.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. What? So now we're on Facebook audio, so hopefully you're hearing us. We're still recording. Again, we got Glenn here, Larry here, Anthony here. If you're joining us on Facebook audio, so guys, let me ask you, when you were walking around, what was some of the high-end stuff that you saw?
Well, pretty much, I guess the systems themselves, like the old school systems that they were selling and people buying. I got a few people I see. But it would be nice to try to get a hands on an old system. But for me, I'm saying try to put it onto a TV.
Yeah, right.
Like new flat screens and stuff, but that'd probably be a little bit hard.
That's true.
But
what's
some stuff here, though.
What are some of the pricier stuff you saw, right?
Okay, well, aside from the TurboGrafx CD that we saw for, what was it, $1,500, I believe?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, TurboGrafx 15.
Yeah, I mean, that one definitely had the highest price tag out of everything that I saw. But I think I saw an Odyssey 2 for $800.
Really?
There was I asked somebody about a Sega Master System in box. He said it was $350. I literally walked away for 30 seconds and then turned back and it was gone.
I'm telling you, because you think it's pricey, someone else doesn't think it's pricey,
no,
and
it's
they
true.
just go
I
ahead.
mean, trust me,
and
I
purchase
wasn't
away.
going to buy a Master System today anyway.
Yeah.
My eye was on the TurboGrafx.
I don't blame you.
But, or a Saturn.
Yep.
But my cousin Michael, who you just met.
Yep.
He told me he's got a Sega Saturn at home wasting away, and he's going to give it to me.
Does he really?
And he's giving it to me.
What? Nice. No, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Did you even know he had a Saturn?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I remember he had a Saturn when I had a PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
But he said he doesn't use it, so he's like, I'll just give it to you. And I was like, if you want to. I'm like, I won't say no.
Right. I'm done trying to live broadcast because even that fell out, so whatever.
But also I saw Stack Up. Remember that game, Stack
Yes.
Up? Somebody had it in box for $500.
Here?
Yes.
Same guy who was selling it out in L.A.?
No, probably not the same guy. No, the guy in L.A. was selling it, I think, for $550.
Oh, okay.
Here it was $500. Chrono Trigger, like I said earlier, Chrono Trigger.
What's going on? How you doing,
Chrono
man?
Trigger in box.
What's going on?
Nothing much.
All right, cool.
I got your business card, by the way.
Oh, did you? Thank you very much.
I was just like, is this what my dad's friend from?
It sure is.
Yeah.
This is well, we're not on live anymore, but this is Anthony,
Hi.
co-host of the Retro Gamers. This is
Nice to
Lovable
meet you.
Loki on the internet,
very
on
cool.
YouTube. Yeah, my friend Glenn is Anthony. So, is your pop here as well? Or?
No, he didn't come today.
I don't blame him.
I wanted him to come. He's like, I want to sleep. I'm like, oh, okay. Whatever. So,
Yeah, he. You know how many times he keeps asking me, "You got to give a shout out to me." You know, me and him. I'm like, I will, and every time I do these, I forget.
It's
so,
okay, though.
so now I have Tony. I have your son here. So Tony, what's going on? I know you're not listening live, but
He's probably just like, what's going on?
yeah, right. You can hold that one. Oh, what I do?
How long have you guys been doing this for?
We've been broadcasting for almost an hour.
Oh, nice.
But we've been here since about 9 o'clock. So I finally got the Virtual Boy that I've been looking for the whole time.
Oh, nice.
Which is one of my favorite systems, and
It's the worst system ever created.
It looks pretty bad, to be honest.
It's really bad. It's
it
awful.
took me about 20 minutes to put it back in the box, but you got to look it up. It's all
the,
red.
It's
3D,
the most
it's
terrible
virtual, it's awesome.
fake 3D.
I don't mean to be
video game
rude. Hi,
system
how
ever
you
made.
doing? Hello. No. Yeah, I caught. Yeah, that was horrible timing on my part. And then I picked up the old school NES.
Oh, nice.
Pretty much complete, and I got Contra, Batman,
Oh, nice.
and DuckTales.
Good stuff.
So, you been here long?
I've been here for like, what, an hour?
Oh wow! Wow!
Yeah,
Holy
I've been
cow.
filming myself too.
Good,
so
good stuff.
gotta stay productive.
There we go. See, we're cross promoting here.
Always good.
Retro
Always
Gamers,
good.
Lovable Loki, we got it.
Yeah.
You got
Nice.
your BB-8 with you?
I don't. I forgot him. I was in the car.
You forget?
And I was just.
Bad parent.
I am. I'm terrible. I was like, where's my thing? I'm like realizing I took my mom's car. So
Oh.
I was like, God damn it.
Oh man! Have you seen anything around here that interesting? Anything you're looking to
I
purchase?
really want
or?
to get. I'm looking for some good Halo stuff, but also
All right.
besides that, I'm looking for some old retro games.
Yeah, all right. I mean, definitely make sure you hit up back there. They got a lot of stuff back by the cafeteria.
Yeah.
I thought I saw some Pokemon stuff as well.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
saw a
remember.
lot of
Did
Pokemon.
you? All
I was
right.
trying to get. I'm trying to look for like some old '90s Pokemon.
Yeah, man.
Oh, nice.
All
So
right.
that's my cup of tea.
No,
So-
absolutely.
Very
He's got
cool.
some cool Pokemon
Yeah, I
stuff.
collect a lot of
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, nice.
I'm like addicted to like Pokemon.
I don't blame you. All right. Well, we'll let you go. Enjoy.
Okay.
Nice running into you.
Nice seeing you
I'll see you
around.
around. Nice meeting you. Take care.
Nice meeting
Catch you
you.
guys later. Yeah, that's my old supervisor's kid.
Nice.
So we go to the shows.
See, you're more likely to run into people here than I am.
Well,
since I
you're from
haven't-
LA,
Since
so.
I haven't lived in New York in 11 years.
You haven't been here in a while.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's
But,
cool. Sam, yeah.
What were pricey games?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, pricey stuff.
I saw-
What did you see?
DuckTales 2 for $200.
Yep.
Which may or may not,
Not
be good.
in
I'm still
box
trying to figure
either,
it out.
just a
No, it
cartridge.
wasn't. It was cart
Yep.
only.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, and Shining Force CD we talked about. Like I think 175 was the cheapest I saw it.
Yeah, really? Oh, you saw other ones?
Yeah, I saw
There's
3.
a Shining Force 3. Those are 2 different games.
Shining Force 3 is for Sega Saturn. Shining Force
Yes.
CD is for Sega CD.
Yes. And Shining Force 3 has 3 games in it.
Yes. So just I mean, there's definitely a wealth of expensive things over here.
Oh, absolutely.
Not to mention the guy who just stopped by and dropped off.
Yeah, that guy had a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, he had a lot of cool
Going
stuff.
on.
Hey guys.
I'm still impressed by that signature he had.
Yeah, I mean
that thing was awesome.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
That was a Street Fighter Zero. What was it?
Street
Fighter
Fighter?
Zo3.
Yes.
Zo3.
That's what it was. So,
I think we have a guest.
say hello.
Hi,
You're on the Retro Gamers podcast. Hi.
What's your name?
Jaden.
Jaden, you see anything
Jaden.
cool here today? No.
Yes.
But yeah. All right.
What'd you see? Oh, maybe Christian saw something cool today.
Maybe. See any cool games?
Yeah.
Like what?
The Nintendo.
Yeah. That's cool.
Like the old, like that.
Like
Yeah,
that one
man.
over there? That,
Yeah.
Oh, maybe old to you. I remember when that thing was brand new.
yeah. Right?
Honestly. So, all right, cool. Remember, upstairs, you got all the arcades.
Yeah.
Yeah, were you
get
guys
that up,
playing
too.
upstairs?
Yeah,
So.
I already went there. It's so
Very cool.
Yeah, man. Cool. Well, thank you for stopping by.
You're
And hopefully you find
welcome.
some cool new stuff.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
No problem.
Very cool. Wait, we got
Hello.
one more?
One more.
Hello?
Why not? Say hello.
Hello.
How you doing? Your name?
Dylan.
What's going on?
What's going on?
See anything cool?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like what?
What did you see that you liked?
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
is awesome.
Pac-Man is awesome. He
Yes.
loves Miss Pac-Man.
Ms. Pac-Man is even
He plays
better.
Miss Pac-Man
Yeah.
all the time.
So, if you can find that, game on.
Did you guys play in any of the? They have a whole tournament thing going back over there too. You guys can play in. Did you see that? No, just
No.
upstairs. Very
For a
cool.
long day.
Yeah, that's a very long day.
All right, fellas.
But
Well, enjoy.
Very cool.
Enjoy. Hopefully, find some cool stuff. All right. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
Take care. Thank you.
Part of the fun of being live.
Adorable.
At an expo.
Honestly, it's like when
love
I
it.
went. Like last week, I went to.
We just talked to some future retro gamers.
I hope so.
Except their retro games will be Xbox One
Honestly.
and PS4.
Honestly. Here we go.
And-
The
and
Force.
we'll be dead.
Oh, the Force with you as well, sir. Thank you. Obi-Wan Kenobi, folks. I wonder if he knows if Darth Vader's around here. You know Vader's here, right?
Did you
gotta
notice
be
Darth
careful.
Vader walking around?
I saw Vader. He's just left.
Oh, okay.
I no longer sense his presence in the Force.
Oh, thank
Oh, good.
goodness. All right. You let us know just in case.
Just
I
keep
will.
protecting.
May the Force be with you.
And be with you as well. Take
Thank
care.
you, Obi-Wan.
That was awesome. Obi-Wan Kenobi rules.
This has got to be the weirdest episode I think.
Oh,
we've
this
ever
is
recorded.
fantastic. This is awesome.
This is definitely the strangest.
What's going on,
episode
Frankie? Did you
we've
find
ever-
anything new?
Nah, nothing.
Christ, Frankie,
Wait.
use a microphone.
Nothing new.
All righty.
Nothing at all?
Playing some games upstairs.
Oh,
Very
okay.
nice. Anything good?
Power Rangers Super NES is pretty cool.
Oh, they
I
got
love
that.
that.
up
Oh,
there?
yeah,
Yeah.
up there, yeah.
That game's great. And I've told the story before on the podcast. Though when I went out and bought it day of, and then I brought it home 20 minutes later. I beat the thing, and that was it.
Because that's what Anthony does.
You guys are master gamers, that's why.
We
No,
are.
it's just that easy.
Terrible. So, I think we're going to get ready to wrap this one up. But you know what? We're here at the Cradle of Aviation. We're here at the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo. But by God, we're going to keep something tradition.
Yes, we
because you know what? I wish she was here to do it, but
Oh,
I'll
Josh,
put it in post.
Josh, buddy.
So,
we'll throw it in there anyway,
What's going
even though
on
we're
with
live.
this week in gaming?
No. You can't.
I
replicate
cannot do that justice.
Nobody can replicate that.
Is this going to be an hour-long segment?
No. This will just be a few moments.
Okay.
But this week in gaming, and Frankie.
Guess
and-
who's getting edited out of the
I was
show?
just going to say, Frankie and Glenn, feel free to jump in on this one. So this week in gaming, we're going to start back in 1979.
Oh, my God.
1979.
How many games are here?
What?
Let's see how many games are here.
Yeah, well, actually, there's one game on the list that I purchased.
Oh, okay. All right, go for it.
So, all right. So 1979 on the Commodore PET.
Commodore PET. This is the third time we're
Commodore
doing
PET.
this. I've never heard of that.
It was a game called Tic Tac Pet. It was an educational version of Tic Tac Toe. Now, how you make Tic Tac Toe educational is beyond me.
The only educational version was Tic Tac Toe.
I love Tic
Remember
Tac
that
Toe.
game
Was
show?
a game
Remember with the
show.
dragon?
Yes.
Remember Tic Tac Toe?
No,
You
I
don't remember
don't.
Do you remember Tic Tac Toe?
I do.
It was
That a
with
great game.
with Martindale.
Yeah, and you know, my mom introduced me to a new channel this weekend called the Buzzer Network.
Oh, you never
and
did-
it's all game shows from the 70s.
You never
and
saw
80s.
Buzzer before?
No, because I don't have cable.
You don't have cable out there?
No, I don't physically have cable. Cable exists in Los Angeles. I just
No,
don't
I know.
have
I'm
it.
shocked you don't have it.
I haven't had cable in 6 years.
Really? You know what? I don't blame you, but I'm sorry you don't have something like
No,
it.
I cut the cord years ago.
Good. No, good for you. But get, like,
But anyway, so
PlayStation View.
Educational tic-tac-pet.
All righty.
1979. 1982. This is a game I purchased here at the Expo today. On the Intellivision, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons came out this week in 1982.
Nice.
1983 on the Commodore 64, we got Computer Baseball.
I wonder what you did in that one. I think you played baseball.
But was it like a text version of baseball?
Imagine that.
Here comes the pitch. It's a
Type-
curveball. What do you do?
Type pitch. Yeah, honestly. Swing, miss, home run.
Why do you keep getting home runs?
Honestly.
1985 on the Famicom in Japan, we got Gyromite.
Okay, sweet.
Which I saw a few Gyromites out
Did you?
here.
I haven't seen
there were
any.
a few Rob robots, and somebody had Rob in the box.
Where is this person? Why didn't you tell me about it?
You were too busy looking at the Virtual Boy.
Oh, and a CDX. That's the
And
other
once
thing
you
I
bought
want.
the Virtual Boy, I realized that you committed a sin so heinous that I wasn't going to point out anything to you
How
anymore.
dare you, sir?
Moving on to 1986 on the Sega Master System in Japan, Action Fighter.
Oh, okay.
Which was a cool game.
Yep.
1987 on the NES in the U.S., we got Metroid.
Nice. Metroid.
So-
you like Metroid?
Happy
Love Metroid.
30th
Do you?
anniversary.
You ever beat it?
Yeah.
Really?
I had chicken pox. I was home from school for a week.
From,
I didn't
oh,
do
okay.
Well, that's a great
They
way
meant
to
from
beat
playing the game.
Metroid.
Oh, there goes Han Solo.
We got
All
Han
right.
Solo here. We got
Boy,
Obi-Wan.
for a retro video game expo, the Empire and the Rebel Alliance is a lot of members here.
Yeah, and for some odd reason, the Ghostbusters are here too. And I don't know why.
Got a lot of cosplay going on.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
there's
but like it's
there's
just
a-
I find it odd
well,
that it's
right.
Star Wars.
It's not
and-
video game cosplay. Yeah.
Oh, there's
just
video game
as odd.
cosplay.
Yeah,
There we
there
go.
we go.
That is an awesome suit, and so is that. Both of them fantastic. But it's not often you see a Hammer Brothers Mario.
Very true. Very
Yeah.
true. Moving on to 1989 on the Sega Genesis, Altered Beast.
Nice.
Altered Beast. Love that game.
I tried playing that on the Master System.
Yep.
What a disaster.
It's bad, just bad game.
It's
or
well, the graphics aren't as good as Genesis,
Right.
And even the one. Remember, that game also came out on the Famicom,
That's true.
which is also ugly.
Yes. That wasn't meant for 8-bit.
No, not at all.
Moving on to 1991 on Windows 3.x.
All right.
3x, 3.1, 3.2,
Of course.
whatever it was. There was a game called Daleks.
Really?
If you don't know what Daleks are.
Is that from
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it was a game where you actually got to play as the Daleks.
Oh, that's
which
cool.
is Daleks, yep.
Next week, I'm seeing Riff Tracks, riffing the episode of The Five Doctors.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
That'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Moving on to 1992 on the Sega Genesis, we got Jennifer Capriati tennis. Remember
Okay.
Jennifer Capriati?
Was she the one that got stabbed?
Boring.
Was she? May have been.
I don't remember.
May have been.
Was she the one? No?
Not sure.
Okay.
1993 on the Sega Genesis, Eternal Champions.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was a great game. That
Eternal
was kinda,
Champions
I
was
felt like
awesome.
that was their response to Mortal Kombat.
I think so, too, yeah.
But it was a good game. I had it.
Absolutely.
I've seen it here, too, for like $10.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did not buy it, though.
Oh, okay.
1994, also on the Sega Genesis, we got World Championship Soccer 2.
Okay.
1995, this isn't going to be that monumental now since you purchased the system, but this week in 1995, Mario Tennis Galactic Pinball, Red Alarm, and Teleroboxer were released for the Virtual Boy.
Everything came out in 1 week for the Virtual Boy.
Yeah, basically.
And my
It ca-
two
right.
galactic pinballs.
Everything came out in 1 week and disappeared the week after.
Oh, how dare you. Oh, I can't wait to play this Virtual Boy when I go home.
1996 on the...
I'm going to live stream me playing the Virtual Boy.
And then everybody's going to...
It's just going to be an hour of me sitting in front of the visor.
Right, and then people are going to stop following our podcast. If you ever witness Larry playing the Virtual Boy on our podcast, you have my permission to unlike us.
Oh, my God. Terrible.
Moving on to 1996 on the Sega Saturn, the Alien trilogy. Alien 1, Alien,
Saturn,
Aliens, and
yes,
Alien
yes.
3.
How was that?
That was a really good...
I never
think
owned a Saturn, so I've seen gameplay. Did
Is
they
that
have
the
it
one you've seen?
upstairs? No,
I
upstairs.
haven't
They
seen
don't
that,
have it on
no.
Saturn upstairs, no.
I may
No.
have a Saturn at the house.
Do you have
Do you
a
have
Saturn?
I may have one.
Oh.
Anthony wants a Saturn.
No,
Well,
I had.
it's the only
I
one
have
to test one.
a question
to
for
test
you.
But I will get you one.
And depending on how you answer this question, we may or may not advertise your eBay page.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, you are selling a near mint box Game Boy Color.
Yes.
Okay, and you
Grape-
did not tell me about
grape
this.
purple.
For what reason?
I didn't know you were interested, Larry.
I got 3 Game Boys
understand
with
what
me
you have,
today.
But I figured you have everything possible
No.
between you and Anthony. And when I come across something that I think one of you may like, I usually shoot Anthony a text message of it.
Forget it.
Do I not?
You do. I have my Game Boys are in there.
Yeah, he always texts me when he has stuff, and then I tell him whether or not I'm interested.
How dare you? All right. Well, I'll let you slide on this one.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
All right.
We can negotiate later.
All right. Thank you.
Moving on to 1999 on the PlayStation, the sequel to Parappa the Rapper, Unjammer Lammy.
Oh, okay.
I can't even say it right.
Unjammer Lammy?
Unjammer Lammy.
Was that good?
It's
I know
all
you
M's.
used to play Parappa all the time.
I loved Parappa the Rapper. It was great.
You remember that game?
Also a game I beat in half an hour.
Stop beating these games quickly.
It was an easy game.
We'll put it on hard next time.
I did.
Oh, okay.
2000 on the PlayStation, Chrono Cross.
There you go.
I
all right.
to play that. I have that sitting at home.
Game, wasn't it?
It was a travel through time.
Time travel.
RPG.
Right. Okay.
But Chrono Trigger, one of the best RPGs ever made. And that was the sequel. 2001 for Windows. I wrote this down just because it's absolutely absurd. 2001 for Windows, MTV Total Request Live Trivia.
They're all questions about Carson Daly?
Basically. I don't even understand the appeal, but okay.
That's weird.
2002 on PlayStation 2, Xbox, and Game Boy Advance, Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2.
Okay.
The Pro BMX series was basically almost like the Tony Hawk series for biking.
but on bikes.
Yeah, but on BMX.
The only game I had was BMX XXX.
Of course. Moving on.
On GameCube for some reason.
2003.
It was like all topless riders.
2003
and stuff.
on GameCube. Big Mother Truckers.
That game is awesome as an arcade because two people play.
Yep.
But yeah, for a home console, not so much.
Terrible game. 2004 handheld.
Okay.
It's called the Tamagotchi Connection. Have you heard of this?
Yes, I have. I didn't own it. Actually, the first Tamagotchi I ever played was the one you brought home from Japan.
Yeah, it was the first multiplayer Tamagotchi where you can hook your Tamagotchi handheld up to another person's Tamagotchi.
Really?
And they would interact and give each other gifts.
Oh,
and
man,
stuff.
that's awesome.
Yep.
By the way, my Tamagotchi's been dead for about 2 months now.
I thought it died like
May
a year
rest
ago.
in peace.
No,
Did you have a funeral?
No, remember it pooped itself to death.
Oh, that's right. It pooped itself to death.
So now it's just an angel on the screen.
Poor thing.
Haven't had time to boot it up again.
2005, PlayStation 2 and Xbox, we got Dark Watch.
Okay, never heard
And we're going to close out with 2006 on the PlayStation 2, Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII. It was a spin-off from the Final Fantasy VII games.
Final Fantasy, that movie, not Final Fantasy the movie, but Final Fantasy
Advent Children.
Yeah, is on Hulu now.
Oh, I got to watch that.
Me too.
I saw that. It was beautiful.
I never saw it.
It's a beautiful movie, but you have to play the game to understand what's going on in the movie.
I don't want to do
Otherwise,
that.
it doesn't make sense at all. And
Well, then.
to be honest with you, even when I watched it, half of it didn't make sense.
So, all right. Well, that is This Week in Gaming, and that's going to be it for us. So
I think that was more than enough.
No, that was fun. That was
Actually 5 minutes in when you showed the Virtual Boy, it was more than enough.
Come on. I really thought Charles. He ran.
You thought he ran away with it?
I didn't know where he was going with it, but all I imagined was the box breaking open. Not even him doing anything to it, just the box breaking. Because this thing already started busting open.
Yes.
So, but thank you, Frankie, for putting it back together.
Oh, you're welcome.
So
yeah, but now it's time to take our what we
honestly
plundered.
lick our wounds.
Not lick our wounds. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna go home and sell it.
I'm talking about just.
I got some good purchases.
Holy cow! So so we're gonna call it. Glenn, Frankie, Michael, you guys been with us here. Thank you very much. Everyone who showed up today, thank you very
Charlie.
much.
Thank you, random Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes, random kids going up to the table.
Random kids coming up. Thank you for joining us for the podcast today.
And I gotta say, I'm quite impressed with what you bought for less money than what I spent today.
I know, and I'm not done.
I think I'm done. So
no, let's face it, I'm done.
Well, there is that CDX for $200.
Oh, I'm buying it.
CDX is a hybrid Genesis Sega CD.
Yeah, I already have it.
This big.
Well, I already have it.
32X.
No,
Oh,
Sega CDX.
Oh,
CDX,
different.
Yeah, 32X is garbage, and I'm not going to own it. Plus, it won't play on the CDX.
Yeah, the CDX is actually really cool, but I already have a Sega CD, so I don't need it.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
I'm all set.
So, all right, Glenn, thank you very much for helping us today. You were doing the filming.
Anytime.
You helped us live broadcast when this thing was able to live broadcast. And I'm going to go and try and transfer out my Galactic Pinball, so I'll see what I can do. Good luck to me, right?
Yep. Well, I mean, you don't want Mario's Tennis anyway. You already have it.
I do already have it. Oh, well, yeah, I guess either way I'm walking away
Either
with
way,
a
you're
double.
going to have double.
All right, so it'll be Galactic Pinball. What the hell?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll resell this
Roll
one.
with it.
Honestly.
Set the table, sell it right here.
Yeah. So follow us on Instagram everywhere at @the_retro gamers. Yeah, now I can read it off the
You can
thing.
read it off the business
Honestly,
card.
the business card. Check out the QR code at no. TheRetroGamers.com. Anthony's doing great with that website.
Thank you.
Facebook.com/RetroGamersPodcast is our bread and butter so far.
Yep.
And with that, folks, we're going to call it a week from the Cradle of Aviation Museum here at the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo 2017. Are you going to be back for 2018?
No.
Okay. Maybe I'll come up to SoCal next year.
Well, yeah, because actually the SoCal Retro Gaming Expo is going on this weekend.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Maybe
And here I am in New York.
Maybe someone can get tickets to the San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, I can. I can get them every year. But for me.
You can't get like two?
They're business ones, so...
We're business now. All right, we got to get our 401 going here.
Well, if we're a legitimate business, we can get into all of these things.
All right, folks, we're going to check it. I want to thank the Cradle of Aviation for letting us in today.
Anybody listening who's a lawyer, please call and talk to us about this.
And the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo for letting the retro gamers in today.
Actually, my cousin's a lawyer. Let me talk to her.
We truly appreciate it. Me and Anthony do appreciate this being here today. And
yes,
folks,
it's actually been good to be in New York.
It really. I'm glad to see you in New York. Honestly, I'm happy to see you. You look fantastic.
Thank you. I'll be glad to leave.
Good, excellent. And with that, folks, have a week. Goodbye.